You may not believe this, but every day I wake up, I have one thing on my mind: how to help you make more money. And today I woke up with two things in mind. I'm going to show you how to make more money. In fact, I'm going to show you how to make $300 in the next 3 days. But I'm also going to invite you to something that I think is going to help you sustainably do this over and over again. If you're ready for either and both, say, yes, I'm ready in the comments below. My name is Arlan. 10 years ago, I was homeless, sleeping on the floor of an airport. Today, I've invested in more than 200 companies and I teach thousands of people how to make more money online. And I have 4 books. So it's a long story and they're captured in those books. But today I'm going to teach you something that is going to help you over and over again. You can always come back to this anytime you're stuck with making money. Let's say you need $300 extra to pay a bill and you need it in the next 72 hours. Or maybe you just want to do something nice for yourself and it costs $300 or less. I got you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to tell you, look in the description below. And in the description or the pinned comment below, you will find a link to a live session that I'm going to have on Thursday. And whenever you see this, click the link to see exactly when it is and what time. But on Thursday, I'm doing this demo of authorityxpro.com, which is my AI product that more than 1,800 people have used in the past 2 months alone, and that has helped countless people make money on a day-to-day basis. It gives you your offer, it gives you your sales copy, it gives you exactly what to say to people, and much, much more. I haven't even scratched the surface of what this thing does. So every day I get messages asking me more about it. I don't quite understand it, or I want to know more of the features, or I want to understand how I can use it. Well, I'm having this conversation with you live, and I'll also be teaching you a framework that I don't teach on YouTube. So sign up for it below. It's free. Come on in. Okay. So how do you make $300 in the next 3 days? You are going to use my teach, show, do framework. I teach about this in my new book, Arlan's Authority Playbook. And it's something that has helped me year after year after year make thousands of dollars per month. Today I'm at about $5,000 per day. Do the math on that. We're getting close to 2 million per year. Now, the teach, and by the way, you're going to choose one of these three and run with it, okay? Because you only have 72 hours. Are you ready? Teach. You're going to teach someone or a group of people something, and you're going to charge $27 each. You're going to teach them something that helps them with one annoying pain point or to get one small transformation. And you're going to teach this either as a video that you record, maybe 30 to 60 minutes, and you cut it into 10 to 15-minute clips. So it becomes lessons. And you're going to put it into a mini course on Stand Store. So it's $27 on Stand Store. Or you can teach it live to a group. So you invite 10 people or 11 people if it's $27. So maybe you invite 20 or 30 people and 11 people pay for it, $27 each. But it's something that's going to help them save time or complete a task or even make more money if you can figure that part out. But it doesn't have to make the money. It just has to do something that they didn't want to do, that figure out on their own. Maybe you studied it for 2 hours and you now know how to do it. Do you know how to do something on Canva that someone else would get a benefit from? Have you uploaded to YouTube before and now you know how to upload to YouTube? So you're going to show someone else how to do it in a tutorial. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about teach. What is one thing, one small step that will help someone else keep them from having to research and figure things out and make a plan? You're telling them what to do. The second part of it, if you choose that, you would find 11 people to pay $27. The second one option is show. You're going to take the exact same lesson, the exact same thing that you turned into a course or that you delivered live, And instead of delivering it to 11 people, you're going to find three people, and you're going to charge them $99 each. And you're going to have a one-on-one conversation with them, potentially on Zoom or Google Meets or on the phone or in person. You're going to talk to them one-on-one for 30 to 60 minutes, and you're going to literally teach them the exact thing you would have taught in the teach section. But instead of 11 people, you're going to find three people. And then do. Can you figure that out? I bet you can. I bet so many of you figured out do, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it is really brilliant and exciting once you think about it. Do is you just do it for them. Whatever the task is, whatever the annoying thing is, whatever the next thing that they needed to do, instead of teaching them how to do it, instead of showing them how to do it, you just do it. Now, there are two ways to deliver this. This could be something that you do as a service, or it's something you deliver them as an asset. So they kind of mix together. Good example are the landing pages, the websites that we've been building with AI recently during my hackathon. And just a reminder before I break this down even more, because this is going to be interesting to a lot of people. Um, Make sure you are signed up to that Thursday call because I'm going to walk you through all three of these in a more specific way and give you examples and give you all kinds of things and show you what other people have done in the last 7 days. And it's going to be really cool. So look in the description or the pinned comment below and make sure you have joined that. On the do side, take these landing pages. You're going to sell it for $300 to one person. One person. So go back to teach. You're going to sell 27 times 11. Show 3 times 99 or do 1 times 300 or 299. Sometimes 299 looks better on the to the eye or sounds better. And you're going to, if you look at that example, what I said and what I've taught you to do, if you just look at go to arlanshackathon.com, you'll see the full tutorial, is you sell an audit where you look at what they're currently doing. And I teach you that in the hackathon, how to do that. I give you the prompts and everything. You do an audit. Okay, this is how you are right now. This is what your online presence is like, no matter who they are. They can be a musician, they can be a mechanic, they can be an online coach, they can be a tech guru, anything. But if their online presence isn't on point with the landing page or a website, either they don't have one at all or the one they have is dated or doesn't really help with conversion. You come in and you say, look, I looked at your website and this is what I love about it and this is what could be better. That's an audit part. Then you combine that with actually creating the website, which is so simple to do with lovable.dev. It's an AI tool that I teach you about at arlanshackathon.com. And then you hand them that. And then you also, if you want to really surprise and delight and just over deliver, you record a 5 or 10 minute video where you show them the website and you walk them through it and so they can understand it better. Or you can jump on another Zoom or jump on a Zoom with them and walk them through it. Either way, that's going to be that over the top, oh my gosh, you over delivered thing that's going to help them tell other people and say to you, which has happened multiple times inside of our membership, what else can you help me with? And we had someone where their $300 landing page turned into a $5,000 client. We've had multiple people have everything in between. So teach, show, or do. Which one are you going to do? Let me know in the comments. Let us all know in the comments which one you're going to try out. And if you have any questions about, well, what do I sell exactly? I don't quite know how to put that offer together or what to say or even how to find the people to put this in front of because that's a great idea, but what about the audience? What you're going to do is go to authorityxpro.com and you're going to use the 24-hour free trial that you get. It's absolutely free with no strings attached. You don't even have to put a card down. You just use this amazing AI tool that I built that 1,800 people have used in the past 2 months. And look at the front page, you'll see all the testimonials, so many that I have so many more to put on, but I couldn't even fit them yet. and you'll use it. And when you get to it, it'll just say, okay, you'll push a button. It says, help me find my offer or help me make this money. Da 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 da. Da. And you just push a button and it tells you what to do. It's so, so cool. And guess what? You get to keep everything that you build and that you generate and create during the 24 hours. Now it's 24 hours from the time that you start. So, some people are losing sleep over it. Try not to lose sleep, but use it. Be smart and tactical about it. And here's an even stronger thing you could do: get it now. And then by the time Thursday comes around and we do our call, you would have already experienced it or be in the middle of experiencing it. If even, we may see this right before our call, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about during the call. And you can even pull it up on your phone or your desktop while I'm talking and work with it with me. So just think about how you want to play that. But teach, show, do. If you don't have a dime, don't have a penny to your name, this is going to help you. If you don't know which of these three to do, I would try to do the the show, because it's fewer people, it's three people. It's $99, which is really accessible to most people. And you don't really need a lot of money to do it, because all you have to do is get on a call with someone, right? You need to post about it and get on a call with someone. So the teach is still a great viable option, because you can film like this, like I'm doing right now, and you can do it, and you can add it to your stand store. Stand store, I think, costs $30 per month. So you just spend $30 to add it, and maybe you'll make 300 back within 3 days. And then the do costs another like $25 to use Lovable for the first 30 days. And that's 30 $25. So if you don't have $25 or the $30, the one down the middle, you can be on Zoom or Google Meets, I think, for 45 minutes for free. I think maybe 30 minutes for free. So it's a very viable option. If all else fails, just get on a call with somebody. Okay. But here's what I'm going to tell. If you made it to this part of the video, the people who make it to the end of my videos, you are action takers. I see it. I see it when you talk to me, when I talk to you. So what I want to say to you here, come closer to the screen. What I want to say to you is, if you made it this far, yes, you can do this without spending money. But what I learned as someone who was homeless, someone who had housing insecurity and food insecurity for most of my life before I was 35, and I'm 45 now. What I learned is, you got to spend some money to make some money. If you spend um, cleverly, you can leverage everything else you have, like your intuition, your grit, your willingness to put in the work and the hours. You can leverage that. But there was a time, and I'll tell this story. I told this story in my first book, It's About Damn Time. You can pick it up anywhere online or at the library. But I told this story, but I won't say the full story. But basically, I was homeless, and I got myself into an $18,000 boot camp for investors in Silicon Valley at Stanford, because I wanted to become an investor. So I was like, I couldn't figure out what to eat one day. And then I saw this opportunity, and I was like, whatever, come hell or high water, whatever it takes, I'm doing it. And I came up with all these ideas, and I got the support, and I didn't have support for a lot of it. I did what I did, all legally, all ethically. I just said, the difference between me getting what I want and just staying in my current circumstances, where I'm sleeping out of a hotel sharing it with my mom who's in her 60s, where we're bouncing from one couch to the next, and we don't really know what we're going to do next. And seeing the life that I deserve, and that she deserves, and that we all deserve. The difference is me being in that room. So I'm going to get myself in that room no matter what it takes, at least as long as it's ethical and legal. And that's what I told myself that day when I found out about the opportunity, and I said, we're making it work. So that $30 that Stand Store costs, or that $25 that Lovable costs, or even the $997 that Authority X Pro costs for a full year, All three of them, I think all three of them work through Stripe, and Stripe has access to Klarna, which is a pay buy now, pay later option. So maybe you can do the buy now, pay later option, or maybe you can go and just kind of do a little, like do some sort of task for a friend or for a neighbor and say, hey, can you pay me $30? I'll do something in the lawn. I'll take your trash out. I'll drive, get you groceries. I'll do whatever. So I can get the $25, so I can get the Lovable account for 30 days, so I can make the websites and landing pages, so I could sell them for $300 each, sell three of them, and then keep my account going all year and do this every month. Like that, the opportunities that are here 10 years after I was homeless, I tell you what, if they existed when I was homeless, I wouldn't have been homeless. I'll tell you that right now. The opportunities that we have right now with AI and just like having all these people that we're so connected to is incredible. If you go inside of Your First 5K, my free membership that I'm going to link below, you'll see 30,000 people or more are in it. And we're helping each other. We got accountability partners. We're doing summer school from June to September 2026. It is just remarkable in there. And every day, 100 to 200 people join. These are real people because we get rid of the bots. We have access, we have possibility, we have optimistic stuff, we have optimism. Do you want optimism? How do you feel alone in this journey sometimes, even when you're surrounded by people? It's a Janet Jackson lyric, feeling all alone and deserted with people standing right beside me, or something like that, from her 1989 Rhythm Nation. Oh, deep cut. But truly, do you feel that way? I felt that way multiple times. And what do I do when I feel that way? I get myself in rooms physically where people are like minded, or even if they're not like minded, they're at least going after something. They want something in life. Or I jump on and I go into one of my memberships, and it's wonderful. I might go to YouTube and like hear someone else's experience and feel like, okay, we're connected somehow. So I hope that's how you feel when you watch my videos. I hope that's how you feel. I hope you understand that through this video, through the screen, I have so much love for you and so much dedication to seeing you win. I do everything based on how do I get more resources to get you a win. That's all. It's what I wake, as I said when I started this video, it's what I wake up thinking about every single day of my life, and has been for the past 12 years, is how do I help get more resources to the entrepreneurs in the world? Because we build, we create, we inspire, we motivate, we take people further, we take the world further with our ideas and with our intuition and our ingenuity. No matter what our circumstances are, we we carry the world on our backs. And to me, it's special. I want to feed into the people who are carrying the world on their backs. Does that make sense? So whether you don't spend a penny right now and you find a clever way to do what I just taught you, or you find the money, or you spend the money you have sitting that is not working for you. A lot of people have thousands of dollars sitting in a bank account or hundreds of dollars sitting in a bank account, and they're holding on to it for dear life. And it is not serving you at all. I'm not saying to empty your bank account. Please don't do that for me or for anybody else. Do not do that. Do not empty your bank account for one shot. The feeling of that hurts me, because I know some people online will ask you to do that because they are greedy and they want your money, whatever it takes. That is not who I am. It's just simply not who I am. I have money. I have access. And even more importantly, I've had no money and I know who I am when that's the case. So I don't need to be greedy because I know who I am. I know what I'm able to survive. What I want you to do, though, is to think about it from the investor perspective that I have, which is I know I needed to put some skin in the game. I needed to invest in myself with time, energy, and capital in order for me to get further than I was. I couldn't just sit there and continue accepting the life's circumstances as I had been. I needed to do something bold. I'd been trying to get jobs and applying. I applied for 100 jobs. I didn't get any of them. It's crazy. They didn't hire me at Kohl's when I was in my early 30s. It was like $12 an hour. Kohl's, I'm coming for you. Meaning just, I don't know what that means. I just mean that that sucked. But they didn't hire me at Airbnb customer service. But what those ended up being the best thing that could have happened to me because what did I do? I said, okay, I've been trying to do these incremental changes to get myself incrementally better. I need to go ham. I need to go so far and so fast that I can't even recognize my circumstances in a few days, in a few weeks. What would happen if instead of incremental change and stair step change that you've been working on, what would happen if you just said, you know what, I'm going for the gusto? I am going moonshot level here. We're shooting for the moon. So I'm going to try something that I've never tried before or that I thought, oh, let me keep it safe and then maybe I'll get there one day. One day is today. Say that in the comments. If you made it to this part of the video, I'll know you did because you'll say one day in quotation marks is today. Let's go.